go. Just in time for the co-main event. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't see it up front. Coming out touching gloves, we got Andrew Glenn. Check out the big dummy, Andrew Glenn. In red, we have Cater. And in blue, we got Yusuf. Come around, dance around, not much happening right now. Little low kick to shin from Yusuf. Andrew Glenn's down. Graham was shot to the head and side Cater's face. Oh, nice high kick by Sal. Dancing around, Cater trying to cut Yusuf off. Not going to be had. Cater, Mr. Boston himself. Walking around like he's got gout. Wishing he was back home in Boston for a double lobster dinner. But right when he got kicked in the side of the head by Sal. Yusuf. Both nice people. I know both these guys. Dance around. Bam! Delivering Yusuf up the side of the face of Couture. Cater, not Couture. Whoa! Remember we got Cater in red? Yusuf in blue? Just in case you're confused, right? Attempt to low kick to Cater. Cater defends that off. Coming around, basically aiming and delivering is Yusuf, so I'll leave it up. 251 left in round one. Bam, bam. Couple punches being delivered, not much happening. Andrew Glenn still down. And this is UFC 102, Cannonier versus Robocop. Man, little shot to Cater's face. Cater's running late. These boys in Boston don't fight like this. Sal, keeping active. I tell you people, you just can't be a good referee these days. Andrew Glenn's always putting a little face plant down. Sal on the defense right now. Cater on the attack. Basically nothing landing. Yusuf coming around. Getting on it. Again, not much happening. I mean, why is it every time I'm calling a fight, play-by-plays? I mean, nobody's hitting anybody, you know? Man. 59 seconds left in round one. Cater dancing around. Cater looking for an entry on Yusuf, but nothing is there. Nothing is available. Seconds left in round one. Calling off the time has been the most exciting part of this whole fight so far. 32 seconds left in round one. 29 seconds left in round one. Oh, Cater goes up high with the kick. Doesn't land. Yusuf backing, circling around backwards. On the defense, it's kind of changed a little bit. Cater seems to have Yusuf running around. Yusuf, what a great guy he is, man. Cater's a pretty good guy, too, man. Cater's chasing up every round one, ladies and gentlemen. Be right back. Yeah, so we're having a hard time here at Fed TV. The last 2 days, the crew, usually we bring like a tractor trailer, okay? And in the back part, here we go, get ready to square up again. The back part is where the studio is. We have a traveling studio, looks just like this one. Okay, back up the scratch. Swing it to you later. Nice little kick from Cater. Nothing happens. Yusuf comes in, low, changes speed. Knee to the face of Cater. Yusuf goes in for the takedown, just basically bounce off his cage. Nothing happens. Back out in the center of the ring. 4:36 left in round 2. Ladies and gentlemen, your co-main event. Oh. And Randy Yusuf comes in, a little bit of a tap, basically nothing happens. A left jab to the side of Cater's face. Cater's wishing he was back in Boston eating a twin lobster dinner. Does a little fake knee. Doesn't seem to startle. Yusuf dances around. Yusuf goes for the takedown. Got the one leg. Cater defense. Cater gets hit upside the head with a left jab. Front kick from Cater. Dance around. Let's get a better look at this. There you go. You got Andrew Glenn still down from round 1. Andrew Glenn, the best referee in the business. Basically, nothing's happened. A low kick from Yusuf in round 2 with 3:30 left. Basically, nothing to write home about with this one right here. It's like they're best friends. I mean, isn't this a fight? I mean, what's going on here? Okay, so, whoa! Knee to the face of Cater. Basically just tapped him. Nothing significant. Low kick from Cater. Dance around. Yusuf in red. Nice shot to the rib of Cater from Yusuf. Yusuf again, being the defensive player, coming in, taking advantage of Cater. I mean, Cater's a little bit slow. I don't know. Cater's already putting his arms down. Another takedown attempt by Yusuf. Cater defense. Yusuf in red. Yusuf dance around. Left to right. The next round, we're going to have to get a new referee if Andrew Glenn can't stay off the mat. Here we are in the middle of round 2 with 1:57 left, and we have not had a referee this whole round 2. Really not needed. For some reason, we're touching gloves out there. I didn't see anything happen. We're touching gloves at like 150 left. Yusuf always on the run here. Cater throws a haymaker. No good. Little comes in. Oh! All right, showing some damage to Cater's face. Cater's starting to look like a lobster. Like the cook also, he's got a red face. Looks like there might be some blood happening there. Can't really see exactly yet. Yusuf delivered some damage that time with a kick. Front kick and then a kick up high. Rocking, another little front little kick from Yusuf. No big deal. Cannon just does a swoop. Kick there, nothing. Canner's going to try to connect. Canner goes in. Left jab. Yusuf looks at it like, hey, who let the mosquitoes in, you know? I mean, boom, Yusuf goes for a takedown, and Canner answers with a shot right to the center of the face. Canner looked down, wiped his eye, looked at Canner and go, oh my God, you can actually hit me? It's like the first time you hit me the whole time. With 15 seconds left of round 2, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds left of round 2. Co-main event here, UFC Vegas 102, Cannonier versus Robocop. Let me tell you a story about Cannonier too. I didn't finish the last story yet. End of round 2, ladies and gentlemen, your co-main event. We're going to have to get Andrew Glenn out of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And we're getting ready to go to round 3 here. Actually, I mean, I never finished the last story. We got a Cannonier story. There's the ref, one of the refs there, his name is Sal D'Tomato. Got a story about him. Again, we're talking about these two gentlemen in the ring. Yusuf, probably one of the greatest guys in the UFC of all time. I mean, that dude's great, man. Met Canner a few times too, like the UFC. X, you know. Was that International Fight Week a couple times in a row there. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, coming in, replacing the dad, the ref, Andrew Glenn, ladies and gentlemen, coming into the ring, Big Dummy Dan Reculata. Coming in, rescuing here. Ladies and gentlemen, in red, Yusuf. And blue, we got Canner, Mr. Boston himself. And there's another kick right there. This is when Yusuf said he's going to be going off. Let's see if it happens. We're going to take 2-0 with this result. Canner down 2 rounds. In the opinion of our panel over here, let me tell you about our panel over here. We have UFC, if that camera can see it, maybe that one, I know that one can. Right here you have UFC 101, UFC Vegas 101 right here, the girls of UFC 101. Bam, Canner, delivering probably 5-6 punches inside of the head of Yusuf. Yusuf in serious guard mode, maybe defensive, which he has been before. Canner delivered. Down goes Dan Reculata. That finally gets the takedown after 3 attempts. Right back up, ladies and gentlemen. Yusuf got the takedown. Big Dummy Dan Reculata is not looking down upon the fighters right now. A lot of times, Dan, he's so tall, if the weather's bad, he can't even see the fighters when he's looking down anyways. The clouds are in the way. Big Dummy Dan Reculata. Another referee down. Damn, Yusuf says bring it on, basically backing up. This motion right here is always, hey, you know, you're not getting me. That motion is feeling. This, every time, I'm telling you, every time I get this setup right here, these guys don't fight. Somebody told me there's fights here tonight. Yeah, there's a couple good knockouts. Matter of fact, 2:45 left in round 3. Let's go see Edmund Shabazian. The punch heard around the world ladies and gentlemen, in red, Edward Shabazian comes up, cracks his opponent, bam! And when he cracked his opponent, so bam! It was so loud that it was heard around the world. It's called the punch that was heard around the world, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier, one of the greatest sounds I've ever heard in my life was the cracking of Edward Shabazian's opponent. As a matter of fact, when he was down, he was telling the medical people to have his mom come and pick him up at school. I'll tell you, that's the way it is. 150 left in the cater. Use of fight. There was a few exchanges in here, basically. I mean, again, is this a fight? Oh, slam, slam, bam! Cater spending a lot of energy. Not connected. The face of Cater showing signs of being touched. Front kick from Zlal. Zlal has to duck down, get underneath, shimmy around, shimmy over, using the fence to get out of the way. Cater stalking down his opponent. Okay. Yeah, so we got Cater actually coming up on the punch count. Boom. Oh, over the top, Cater, not missing, but over the top, looked like that was going to be a blow to the back of the head, but it didn't connect. I mean, sometimes you got to be happy when you can't connect, when you're going like this and punching a guy in the back of the head. And remember, it's okay if it's for the knockout. You can punch somebody in the back of the head for a knockout. Then you win the fight. That's it. 19 seconds left. On the defense. Cater on the offense. Oh, back of the head. Cater comes up. Ooh. Zlal's on the run. Mr. Yusuf on the run. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen. And we forgot to show. We have it. Normally I have 2, 3 people in here with the production. Nobody's in town today. The actual studio is here too. The Tri-Lead studio is here too. Very, very exciting fight. We got lots of stories to talk about. I feel like telling stories. Right, yeah, we're going to talk about Sal D'Amato, one of the judges tonight, telling his story about being with Mike Tyson. Basically all the boxing greats back in the day. His dad being Constantine D'Amato, or Cus. He's the one that discovered Mike Tyson. About 4 or 5 other big people. And it's not looking too good. I don't know. Yusuf not looking too good. Okay, it looks like he's okay. So you got big dummy Dan Localano. You got Yusuf in red, Cater in blue. Let's see what the big dummy Dan Localano, see which hand he's going to raise here. See if we can get this. Never done this one before. Like this. And so he raises Yusuf's hand, which makes a lot of sense, because basically that's the person who won it. Yeah, that's it. So let's see. In the ring. Hey, you can't see these guys right here. This camera can't over here. You can't see these guys right here. In the ring. ladies and gentlemen, you got Jeff Houston asking questions to Yusuf. He's asking questions like, did you expect this to go 3 rounds? And then Yusuf says, no, I didn't. And then Jeff Houston says, did you expect it to be such a tough fight? I mean, you were on the advance, and then you were on the advance. Then, ladies and gentlemen, boring. Gonna get rid of this. All boring stuff. I mean, I'm here for the fights. Did they have the fight, the punch her around the world from Edwin Shabazian? Ladies and gentlemen, right here, you have Bryce Sex Age Mitchell. Here's Nina Unibrow Drama, the dog, Izzy. Right here, Eddie Bravo, Dana White, and the Money Machine right here. You got the product. They all sell a product right here. It's called the Nina Unibrow Drama Talking Showerhead. Now this showerhead right here, this showerhead is an intelligent showerhead. As you're taking a shower, it gives you information. It makes you smarter. It gives you advice. And good advice. And stuff like that. It's the Nina Unibrow Talking Showerhead. And you can't see this right here in the live feed right now. This, you can't see these guys right up front. This is DC. And in the middle right there's John Emmett. And over here's Joe Rogan. And tonight's question, write down in the comments, why does Dana White only hire bald people? Now, I'm not talking about fighters. I'm talking about anybody else. Anybody else that gets hired by the company UFC. I'm not talking about hiring outside companies. I'm talking about who's underneath the UFC umbrella. Down in the comments, please write, why does Dana White only hire bald people? There'll be a prize for whoever gets it right, okay? So right up there, you got your announcers right here, your commentators, I should say. Dana White. Dana White always loves a good replay, right? So let's see. Earlier today, we had Edmund Shabazian delivered the punch her around the world. So earlier today, in red, Edwin Shabazian and the guy, his opponent, who when he was down on the mat, was telling the medical team to call his mom and pick him up at school. I'm serious. The other 2-3 people that are supposed to be running this studio right now are actually at the Apex right now. So, I mean, we get inside information here. I'm just telling you. So anyways, instant replay here, right? In red, Edwin Shabazian, and in blue his opponent, Shabazian comes out, bam! I mean, just bam! Opponent goes down, weaving, wobbling, comes over, shots, delivered shots. Big dummy Dan Murphy stops the fight. It looked like Edwin Shabazian's opponent was still coherent, but turns out he wasn't. He ends up laying over on his side, looking up at the sky like he's out shopping for mattresses. He's like, hey, this is a comfortable mattress. I think I'll take it. You know, it's like he's out mattress shopping, anything like that. So basically, crack to the side of the head, That crack was the loudest crack. I mean, we got people in the Apex right now. They said that crack was the loudest crack they've ever heard somebody's face make. A shot, that shot came up. It was like, so bam! And it was like, pop, pop, pop. I mean, it snapped. It basically vibrated the building. The punch heard around the world, and when Shabazabon, hey, listen, I interviewed all these guys. I mean, basically everybody on this card except for, like, you know, the debuts and things like that. So I watched the RoboCop. Let's get that. The RoboCop is going to be in blue tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Gregory Rodrigues, Mr. RoboCop himself. Getting my Vaseline on his face, and he's looking big, he's looking large. Big and large, Mr. RoboCop himself, in blue tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Martinez is going to be your ring announcer tonight. Your referee for tonight is going to be Mr. Andrew Glenn, the greatest referee of all time. Somehow he's going to stand up, people. We got trouble. I forgot what I gotta take care of something. I forgot what it is. That's right. We gotta go live, baby. We have to re-go live. Hopefully I'll finish all the stories that I was going to do tonight. Remind me to tell you about Sal D'Tomato and his grandfather. Now, normally I have people taking care of this stuff. It's unbelievable. I gotta do all this stuff. They're supposed to give me, like, timelines and all kinds of things. I mean, outlines and things to talk about. They never do. Oh, I see. This thing live streamed the wrong way. Sometimes you could turn it, sometimes you can't. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, let me tell you a story about this gentleman right here. Mr. Jared Cannonier, walking out to the cage. Mr. Cannonier told me personally that his choice of career was going to be in law enforcement. So Mr. Jared Cannonier tonight happens to be fighting Mr. RoboCop. Cannonier was getting paid, I don't know, he said his career was definitely taken off. I think he said he was in the military. He was a military man, and then he wanted to be law enforcement. And then the combat sports career was going so good, he held off on the law enforcement career. Alright, there's a little inside information. I get around these guys all the time. Right with Mr. Joe Riggs. I see him here and there. I mean, let me just name these people, right? You stick around, I'll tell you stories about everybody here. Even the big dummy right here, Dana White. You got Eddie Bravo, okay? Bryce Sex Age Mitchell, Nina Unibrow Drama, and their dog Izzy. Here comes Cannonier, ladies and gentlemen. Bang, 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 all right, ladies and gentlemen, in the ring comes in, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jared Cannonier. Man, and Cannonier, you see how big the RoboCop is, right? Cannonier, now I'm like 6'1", 205 pounds. I'm a big bird, okay? Cannonier just is massive. I don't know how you can weigh like that and be that big. Did you see how big the RoboCop is? Okay, you got height and everything too, but the RoboCop is not all that skinny looking. I mean, these guys are showing some muscle here. Right here you got Jeff Houston, Mr. Worldwide, ring announcer. There's Bruce Buffer. Let me tell you something about Bruce Buffer. Bruce Buffer, you know that vertical he gets when he says, "Hey, now," you know, like that? His vertical has gone from like 6 inches to about a quarter inch. I heard from back behind the scenes, Bruce Buffer's the day he doesn't get a vertical, this is the day he loses his job. You know who wants to come in and get Bruce Buffer's job? The big dummy Dan Merculata. And let me tell you something about Dan Merculata. Never eat pizza with Dan Merculata. Okay? You're going to have to go back. We got a fight getting ready to happen right here. You're going to have to go back and sign that 1-foot patch backlog. Check it out. Why do you never eat pizza with Dan Merculata? Look it up. You'll find out later. If you don't already know, ladies and gentlemen, the hot babes of UFC Vegas 101 or UFC Vegas LOL, the hot babes do cover. These are your judges tonight. Cannonier, Hebus, Dunn, Karate, and Klein, ladies and gentlemen, those are your judges tonight. Right here, commentating the fight. This camera right here can't see all 3. I guess I can see 2, right? 2? Yep. What do we got going on here? We're going to have to change that camera because this camera's no good, right? Right here, you got Joe Rogan, John Emmett, Tutored Tires, and Mr. DC right here calling the fight. They always show people, you know, in the main event, basically, who's cage side. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting in the audience, it doesn't look like it. He looks like a big dude. Ladies and gentlemen, in the office, in the Apex, tonight, you have Big Ben Rothwell. That's right, Big Ben Rothwell. Out comes Jeff Houston. And coming out, touch of gloves. Red, Cannonier, low kick. Shin delivers nothing. The RoboCop in blue, yellow shorts. Cannonier in red, white shorts. Fight gear. Coming around, each other measure up. Finally, we throw a little sweeping kick. Basically, nothing happens. I'll tell you what, we're going to get rid of Big Ben Blackwell. We already have these rolling around. Bam! Shot to the side of the head of Cannonier. Cannonier's like, I should have stayed in the military. Maybe I should have went into law enforcement. I got this RoboCop coming down, straight down the pike. I see those shot. Bam! RoboCop, the big bam! Smashes! Cannonier. Cannonier's going, oh my goodness. I took the wrong career. I should be in law enforcement right now. But right now, I am in the middle of a battle with a RoboCop. Ladies and gentlemen, Cannonier Blue trying to get something happening. This man right here just has went, bam, bam, bam. I don't know. Cannonier's down, bam. Cannonier back up. That might not be a good decision, ladies and gentlemen. Bam, a knee. Coming into Cannonier. Cannonier comes back, got side control, got no hits. Front. Here we go. We got some hooks going around. Not really hooks, we got side control. Standing side control. Standing side control. Standing side control. Man, I don't know how Cannonier's gonna wave off the RoboCop. The RoboCop has pulled over Cannonier. Cannonier, happy right now, but guess what? Up against the cage is the RoboCop. The RoboCop comes in with a knee, bam, swinging, swinging, swinging. Oh, just roundhouses left and right from the RoboCop. Cannonier backing up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Cannonier. Wow. Cannonier's a tough man. We've seen a lot of tough guys in the UFC. Hasn't been exactly that much damage yet. Bam! A knee to the face of Cannonier. A mere shy kick. Yes. Use a different elevation. Oh. We got RoboCop, goes for the takedown, gets the takedown, back up, one leg. In blue, we got RoboCop. Man, RoboCop delivering some shots. Basically, all the damage received is from Cannonier. We got Andrew Glenn laying down, Cannonier going down, just eating the punches from the RoboCop. I mean, basically, that's what you gotta do. You get in trouble, you eat the punches from the RoboCop, right? Bam! Big, you know, we're talking, oh, RoboCop takes it right from Cannonier, shakes his head, but down goes Cannonier, Cannonier in trouble. RoboCop's got Cannonier's back, they're up against the cage now, basically almost standing up. Cannonier's got a hook in, Cannonier's using his other elbow for some shots. I can't call this, man, it's moving around too fast, ladies and gentlemen. So you got RoboCop, ooh, takedown. Which one we got? Yeah. Cannonier gets a takedown, back on their feet again, RoboCop. In blue up against the cage. Couple small little chuck knees from Cannonier. Nothing happening. Right now, 22 seconds left in round one. This looks like this is going to be the resting period. To the rest of round one. Cannonier just delivered a couple shots. 5 seconds left in round one. Cannonier versus RoboCop. UFC Vegas 102. Herb D comes in, saving Andrew Glenn. Round one's over. Hey, listen. So this is boring, right? Okay, so there's a guy. Referee tonight, his name is Sal D'Amato. It is round two. Sal D'Amato. This camera can't see it. This camera can see it right here. If you put down in the code tonight, right here, it's Sal, S-A-L, and then D apostrophe T-O-M-A-T-O. Yeah, I know it's Sal D'Tomato, right? His name is Sal D'Amato. He's your ref tonight. Round 2, get ready to start. We're going to have to continue with the Sal story. It's a great story. At least to me, it's a great story. Ladies and gentlemen, round 2. Happening right here. In blue, we have RoboCop. RoboCop delivering most of the damage. The Cannonier, boom, another nice strike to the side of the head of Cannonier. Cannonier takes it. Cannonier's on the forward. Cannonier says, "You're not going to do that to me, RoboCop." Okay, so that's it. Basically, Cannonier's delivering about zero damage. Now, why isn't Dan Mercalata out there refereeing this fight? You know why? You know why Dan Mercalata's not out there refereeing this fight? They draw like lottery. Just same with the judges. You draw lottery to see what fight you're getting. Okay? I know it's the odds, but why isn't Dan Mercalata out here refereeing against this guy? Huh? This guy won't look so big. It's Dan Mercalata. Something's up. Either you don't want this guy to look too big, or Dan Mercalata wants to be the biggest guy around. And he won't get in and step in the cage with the RoboCop. I mean, some stuff goes on, man. 2:37 left in round 2. Cannonier looks like he's checking the distance. We're not really sure why everybody's got to check the distance. Why don't you just go in and deliver a punch? Deliver it like you mean it. Ladies, show the Cannonier delivering a few punches to the side of RoboCop. RoboCop looks like he could have said, "Hey, Cannonier, just say hello." So, I think Cannonier's got the RoboCop's attention now. The RoboCop's like, "Hey, I'm going to detain you here in a minute." And then Cannonier's going to say, "Hey, look, I was already a police officer in the military. You know, you're not the first cop around here." Ladies and gentlemen, 2:45 left in round 2. Bam, Cannonier delivering, Cannonier connecting, Cannonier with a shorter reach. Cannonier's getting in there, Cannonier's getting in there. What do we have? Do we have RoboCop? Nobody works on cardio. You hear me? Nobody works on cardio. And lifting weights is overrated. Carrying all that muscle, too. Bunch of idiots. I want Cannonier to win, okay? I know Cannonier won. Don't think I'm not thinking so. And it's not that I don't want anyone to win. I want the right man to win. But now Cannonier's coming around. I didn't think this was going to happen. So here we go. What do we got here? Yeah, okay, so half the punches that have been delivered are from Cannonier. It's 2-to-1 punches from Mr. RoboCop. But Mr. RoboCop started to feel like Mr. RoboCop might have punched himself out. Huffing and puffing. Mr. RoboCop to the right side of the eye, showing some blood. That's it. That's right, Cannonier. Cannonier. Wow, these two guys right here. This is what Barbie dolls are made out of. I mean, a grown man playing with Barbie dolls. You got Ariel Hawani. You see all that stuff in Ariel Hawani's, behind his desk and everything? Grown men having, like, posters and everything. Grown men. Like MMA Joey. Okay. Oh! Boom! Cannonier gets knocked down. Gets the takedown from laying on his butt. Back up. Cannonier's got the RoboCop up against the cage. Boom. A knee. We'll call this the knee fight. Lots of knees. Cannonier just delivered a knee. Back out, walking around in the open territory. Ladies and gentlemen, Cannonier. 20 seconds left in round 2. Cannonier, they're locking up right now. Cannonier delivers small amount of damage to the side of the Robocop's head. The Robocop says, I don't care enough about that. Swooping another leg kick to the shin. Rodrigues comes in. End of round 2. Alright, so Sal D'Amato, his uncle, his grandfather, Constantine D'Amato, or C-U-Z, D apostrophe A-M-A, C-U-Z, D apostrophe A-M-A-T, O, D'Amato, Sal's grandfather. They had a house right across the side of the hill, basically it's right there on the same property, a gym, okay, ring, training facility and everything. You have all, tons of big boxers there. Sal, we'll get back to it, ladies and gentlemen, round 3, coming out, touch of gloves, in blue, Robocop in red, Cannonier. Cannonier has been on the move lately here. Robocop, basically flat-footed, was moving around earlier. Cannonier's doing most of the moving around, but Cannonier tries to close the distance, and Robocop delivers one to the side of Cannonier's face. We got a couple of missteps. You can't even call what? If you call this head movement with any of these guys, I don't see any head movement. They're too big, they can't move their head. Okay. Now everybody's flat-footed now. We got the Robocop getting up against the cage here, delivering a nice shot to the rib of Cannonier. Cannonier coming in, a little shin kick. Robocop tries to deliver one, blocked by Cannonier. Cannonier delivers, Robocop answers. Robocop with a nice shot, you've seen it coming a mile. Cannonier can't defend it. Cannonier is looking like he wants to strike something fierce. We got 3:30 left in round 3. Ladies and gentlemen, that's around the apex we have. Las Vegas, Nevada. Cannonier coming in. Cannonier has lost some of the gas that he had. It's like the gas tank had a leak or something, Cannonier coming in a little bit red, the boom, answer back, kick the kick, 2:59 left in round 3. This one, of course, the main card. We'll be going 5 rounds. Cannonier, keeping the jab out, keeping the Robocop off. Robocop takes one to the side of the face, the left side of the face, and he looks at Cannonier and he says, "Whoa, when did you wake up?" And Cannonier said, "I woke up at the end of the last round, chump." Bam! Shot to the face of Cannonier. Nothing hurts the Cannonier. Well, as soon as I saw that, Cannonier staggers. Not really sure he's hurt. Cannonier in red. Her dude backing up, getting out of the way. Bam! Nice shot from the Robocop to the side of Cannonier's face. Cannonier's face is not showing any kind of damage at all. Yet has taken quite a few shots in red. Cannonier with a swoop shin kick. Of course, misses, right? Boom. couple delivering punches from the RoboCop. Up against the cage, now showing damage on his face. Ladies and gentlemen, with the almost takedown. Oh! Cannonier rocked the RoboCop here with 1:35 left in round 3. Oh, uppercut from the RoboCop. Cannonier takes it. Cannonier's got his mouth open. Cannonier's gasping. Cannonier still looks like he has some energy, but he's got his mouth gasped open. RoboCop in red. Excuse me, RoboCop in blue. Tries for a takedown, has zero energy. Goes for the takedown. There's no, they didn't need it at all. Just basically ducking out of the line of fire from Cannonier. Cannonier is looking like the shots to the body. Okay, RoboCop needs to go to the body with Cannonier right now. I see Sal D'Amato on the TV screen, ladies and gentlemen. We need to talk about him. RoboCop goes for a takedown. The takedown attempt is embarrassing. Dana White, this is what you gotta do, Dana White. 21 seconds left in round 3. Dana White, if takedown attempts look embarrassing, I know people move, okay? People move, but if it looks, nobody moves out of the way. But you go for a takedown attempt, and it just looks embarrassing. This is a fight competition. These takedown attempts take almost all of them from RoboCop. Makes this organization look stupid. Somehow you gotta fix this, man. You gotta start. I don't know how it could be done, but somehow it's gotta be done. These takedown attempts shouldn't be taken. And they look embarrassing like this. And I know it's just, basically, in the end, it's who wins. It's not what looks good and everything like that. Yet again, it's the person you get points for being aggressive. You get brownie points for being aggressive, so. But I mean, these takedown attempts, I don't know what to say about it, but I mean, I wish you could watch these fights. Here we go, coming out, touching gloves, ladies and gentlemen, round 4. We missed a round or 2, like that, right here. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen, Cam Anderson. In blue. Oh, Cannonier. Oh, Cannonier out the way. John does the RoboCop. Cannonier delivered left, right, left, right, left, right. Drop down. Goes RoboCop. That's right. Cannonier dropping left, right, left, right. Boom. RoboCop just couldn't take it. RoboCop goes down. I mean, and also, when he goes down, right, it's almost like he just gave up. Stand up another punch or 2. Her Dean did come in and stop it. Okay? Oh, let's watch it go. Oh, he got rocked with a right from Cannonier, another right from Cannonier, right and left from Cannonier, one right to the stomach, one right to the side of the head, another right to the side of the head, another right to the side of the head. And I'm sitting there saying that the RoboCop didn't take enough damage. You gotta be kidding me, man. And from a man like Cannonier, I stood next to Cannonier. Basically, I stood over Cannonier, interview at the Apex, right? And Cannonier just looks massive. I still have a picture of the massiveness of Cannonier. Mr. Cannonier, you remember the socks, right? That's all I gotta tell you. You remember the socks, right? Yeah. That's me, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch it again. Instant replay. Let's get it. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the conclusion of UFC Vegas 102. Over here, you have the UFC Vegas 101 hot babes being the judges tonight. So right here, let's look at it again. Okay? In red, you got Cannonier. In blue, you got Mr. RoboCop himself. Like, RoboCop's got the height advantage, right? Cannonier comes in left, right. Left, right, right. Down goes RoboCop, coming in, another punch on the way down. Her Dean is already there. RoboCop's holding the side of his head like he's like, hey, I mean, what happened? What happened is you gas yourself out, you big idiot. RoboCop is an idiot, okay? We're talking about who's in your corner. Last week, I put Big Ben Dan. Big Ben Dan. I put Ben Rothwell in Sean Strickland's corner in the 5th round because I'm like, Sean Strickland's coach stinks, and I know Nick sick myself personally. Okay. I know everybody. Okay? And what I'm saying tonight, either the RoboCop is not listening, or it's a stupid fight plan. You need to calm the guy down a little bit. I mean, I know most of these guys. I don't know all of these guys. So I happen to know Cannonier. Cannonier's a great guy. So basically, am I looking for Cannonier to win? I mean, it kind of happens like that. You know why? Because you don't know the guy and everything, right? Then you got this giant, this beast of a guy, who clearly, size isn't everything, but in this fight right here, if he would have slowed it down a little bit, most likely he would have won. You gotta know. Everybody knows their own cardio, right? So who is it, the fighter, or who's in the fighter's corner? He crushed himself out, man. Cannonier with the patience. Plus he's trying to, he's got to close the gap. You gotta wait on that one to tire the guy out a little bit. When you're coming into danger of, full punches, with full strength, better accuracy at the beginning. Basically, you gotta wear the guy out. So you can't see it with the one camera, but up here, you got DC, John Amick. Somehow John Amick has hair, and Joe Rogan commentating here at the Apex for UFC Vegas 102. And over here, you have Dana White right here with the money machine. Some people call it a one-armed bandit, slot machine, whatever you want to call it. But Dana White doesn't go far unless he's around the money machine. You know what I'm saying? The money machine does run on batteries. Make sure you have the lady right next to the front. Dana White, you have Eddie Bravo. Next to Eddie Bravo, you have Bryce Sex Eggs Mitchell. Middle, you got Drummond, the couple dress laying down there, and the new, check it out, the new member of the team. These are the people that, some of them aren't in the UFC right now, But basically, in about 4 months, all these people right here will not be in the UFC. And the dog's name is Izzy. The new dog, Izzy. Meaning you got Drama, you got Bryce Mitchell, Eddie Bravo, and Dana White for Team Purple. And Nina Unified Drama has a new product out that the team is on a promotional tour. It's called the Nina Unified Drama Talking Showerhead. Now this showerhead gives you advice, tells you facts. Basically, it's as you take a shower, you're learning something, okay? You're getting correct advice. Why is this off over here? We don't have anybody in the studio running this stuff. Why do I gotta do it? What is this? And then that's off. So we got like that. And then this live feed right here, the camera is supposed to be turned. So you see everything up here. It's not turned. I can only blame myself, but I don't know how they do it, how it gets turned. So I really can't do the whole setup here. Because that one camera, maybe I'll get rid of that camera. Alright, so Sal D'Amato. Sal D'Amato, the judge, one of the judges tonight, in the Apex tonight for UFC Vegas 102, Cannonier versus the RoboCop. Sal D'Amato grew up, his grandfather, born in 1909, lived, or was it 1905? Lived to 2001. His grandfather discovered Mike Tyson, had about 4 or 5 other huge boxers, a lot of underboxers, had a lot of trainers underneath him that went on to big things. Basically, Sal's dad, besides, like, say, Don King, is one of the biggest influencers, or whatever, in the boxing world. So, as a kid, Sal used to have to go around and do, like, janitorial duties, okay? And when I say duties, we're talking about duties. Sal D'Amato, the judge tonight, Sal D'Amato, used to go around and clean up Mike Tyson's crap. Mike Tyson wanted to train so much. Like, in a big gym, right? The bathrooms like over there probably like 120 feet away. Mike Tyson doesn't take that trip over there. I'm not going to explain it any more than that. I would tell my grandfather, you know, I mean, I like boxing and everything like that, but I am not cleaning up Mike Tyson's crap. How do you like that story? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the worst live feed I've ever done. I guess that last one, it ain't even wrong for it, I guess. I mean, I got all kinds of things to say, but I mean, I am just, basically, nobody's here for me to yell at. I gotta run stuff here. This computer right here is not on. The camera over here, the live camera, needs to be turned. It's straight up and down. Does it fill this up? Fill this up behind me, fill this up. Over there on the board, there's nothing written on the board over there for me. I don't know, maybe we could do a phone call. See, Bryce, okay, how about this? Bryce Mitchell has been trying to call Nina Drama, to have Nina Drama interview him before the Jackson podcast. Okay? Also, check out my MMA Guru 6-minute, 2-second long video. You just look it up like that. MMA Guru 602, or go to Sound Effect. You're here right now. Go over to playlist, go to MMA Guru playlist, and find out why the MMA Guru will not finish out the 2025 season. Okay, so you have Bryce Mitchell has been trying. Hey, yeah, that brings me up another thing too. The Jackson podcast. Do you know that gold is not needed? Only 9% of gold that comes up out of the ground actually gets put to use. Well, 50% of it gets put into jewelry. Another 40% gets put into gold bars. So right there, 90% of gold that comes up out of the ground, it gets put 50% into jewelry, 40% into gold bars, 1% basically not listed as like artwork or whatever else you'd use for gold, right? Building products, I don't know, whatever. Only 9% gets used in like the electrical, the circuits, the electronics. 9% of gold. There's 82 countries that have child labor laws, or forced labor, or child slave labor because of gold. Gold in electronics, it's not even necessary. You use another gold. Gold is not necessary. Matter of fact, it's not a very good metal at all. So let's curb child slavery and stop putting an emphasis on gold. Jackson Podcast, please stop saying gold. You want to correct everybody. One thing you need to correct is stop saying gold. You know that there's children that are forced into slave labor to get gold in 82 countries around the world. I mean, like, there's a few here in Central America. There's a few, what is it, like 5 countries in South America? 3 of the countries, they have slave labor down there. It's 1 to 3 million kids in the world slave laboring for gold, for nothing. Gold is basically useless. Alright, so they use electronics, they can use something else. Alright, back to it. So Bryce Mitchell has been trying to get a hold. Listen, I go into the Apex all the time. I hear stuff and I know people, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Mitchell has been trying to get a hold of Nina Drama for her to interview him. Now, Nina Drama gets mad because 2 people diss her. And, she went on that rant and everything. Oh, so-and-so won't let me interview him. And then, this person won't let me interview him. I reached out to him. And they don't want her to interview him. 2 people. Bryce Mitchell has been calling Nina Drama on the phone over and over and over and over again. I don't know why you would call her. Maybe because they're on the same team here. Trying to set up Nina Unibrow talking shit at her. Unbelievable, man. Can't we just like get along? Well, why can't we start like the MMA? I had it earlier today. Why don't we just like, why doesn't the MMA community be the first community that doesn't recognize differences in people? Why can't the MMA community just go, we're all together? Right? Somebody start that, would you? Ladies and gentlemen, it's an okay card, right? I had about 3 or 4 excitements. I see we got Usman on the TV right now. Let me tell you something about Usman. Hey, there's Dean Thomas. Dean Thomas is a great guy. Let me continue about all the great things about Usman. Just about finished with all the good things about Usman. Yeah, so that's it. So like Usman, right? You know, like, okay, so like Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler wants to come out and be like, this nice guy and everything. What do you think Michael Chandler is like behind the scenes? Yeah, exactly. Michael Chandler's basically the opposite of what you see. They got Yusuf today. Man, what a great guy. Yeah, so Usman, right? Well, how do you think behind the scenes like Usman is? You think he's a great guy? Yusuf is like one of the greatest guys, man. I mean, you got Josh Van, another great guy. A lot of great guys. I got a feather in my face. A feather. I was doing something earlier and I got a feather in my face. In my mouth, I can't seem to shake this feather in my mouth. Dean Thomas, great guy. Petrosky, I enjoyed meeting Petrosky. I forgot who's all on the card. I got here late. I was out back at the railroad tracks, right? Around here, the railroad tracks at night, it's pretty wild. I don't know about these Apex cards. Stuff keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Why does this keep going on? Yeah, okay, so the UFC, I mean, everybody knows it, right? The UFC is watered down. It's hard to go backwards and have less fights, though. And then you don't really get to test anybody if you have less fights. But here's what can happen with less fights. I'll tell you, man, having some trouble here. If you have less fights, Dana White, if you have less fights, you could build more superstars. And then basically, Dana White's going to be going, he already knows the answer. If you have less fights, how can there be more superstars? I know, it's because there's too many people to pay attention to. And you can learn more about one person if you have less people, which means less fights. Do all this testing and everything where we don't have to watch it. But now you gotta put that on TV. So now we gotta watch that. This is basically testing grounds right here, man. This stuff shouldn't even be on TV. Although the Cannonier fight was a great fight. It was a good fight. Having a hard time, man. Who cares about me, right? Having a hard time. The ampage of the fights. I mean, it was good for a while. Now, hopefully, do you know that the UFC is building their own arena? I mean, they announced it probably, 4 months ago. The UFC is building their own arena. Built for arena fights. It's not built like a basketball court. And I think 3 other sports are gonna, or 3 other companies are going in on, I think it's 4 companies. So the UFC and 3 other people, 3 other companies, 3 other sports, I don't think they're all sports, they're building their own arena, which is going to be in Las Vegas. And basically, you know all the, most of the seating, and then you got around the cage, and then you got, I don't know, the rest of the basketball length over here. People sitting down, chairs, all flat floor and everything like that. You spend all that big money. Number one, even if you're in the front, I've been in the front many times. Even if you're in the front, it's not too good. Okay? It's hard to see. And I've never been, cage side and not been in the front. I've been in like the second, and I don't know if I've ever been in the third row. But you still can't see nothing with people not being in your way. Now you got the basketball arena, like the T-Mobile there in Vegas. You have that big area back there, tons and tons of chairs all at the same level. And I know one guy, he spent $3,000 for each ticket, $6,000 to sit there, and he's like 20 rows back. He can't see a thing. All right, so the UFC and a few other people are building their own arena. Check this out, right? Dana hasn't let anybody in on this, right? UFC's building their own arena. Now, basically, all the seats are going to come down. Like, it's like tennis, but even smaller than tennis, right? So it still looks like the arena, except for the floor is square. The floor is not rectangle like a basketball court. It's square down here in the middle. Dana White, this is what the UFC is going to have. Dana White, you can bear, okay, I see, maybe like this. Dana White is going to have, you're going to have seating that comes basically almost all the way up to the cage, and it's going to start growing, right, like this, and then, you know, you got a couple other levels and everything going up, right, but everything's close in. If you have this end down here and this end down here, so if everybody has a great seat, everybody has a great experience, right? So that's all, I mean, that's great and everything like that. Now let me tell you something, the best part about the whole thing, right? You ever go into like the top, I don't know, what's it called in Toronto? In Niagara Falls there. It's like the Space Needle or something, I don't know what it's called. And you go to the top there, and you sit next to the glass window, and then the tables, it slowly spins around. You don't really feel that you're spinning around, but everything spins around. Basically, you're going to see all the scenery around Niagara Falls, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The little slow rotating ball that goes around, basically. The UFC, in the new UFC arena, you're not going to have a lot of floor space. You're going to have the seats coming right down to it. Okay, intimate. Ticket price is going to go up. Because everybody's going to have a great seat. You're down low. You know, like the cage, you got like, what is it, 8, 9, 10, because you got the door and everything. You got those upright posts. You got the stupid camera guys trying to hide behind these posts, right? And you get a seat right here, and you got this post in the way all the time. Dana White's new arena, the floor is going to change, okay? For UFC events, you got all the seats coming up like this. You ever see those Las Vegas shows where the floor comes up and it's hydraulic floor, and it comes up and it moves around, right? And it's huge, right? And the whole floor changes. Okay, that's what this thing's going to have, right? But so for the UFC, all the seats come right up close. The floor comes up, spins around, does whatever it is. You got seats like this, connects to these seats like this and like this. Everybody's got a good view. To make it even better, underneath the cage is a hydraulic. And the floor is, you know, it's going to be flat. It's like this. That's why I got this thing. It's going to be flat, you know, with the rest of the floor. There's like a little rubber. And this is going to be good for, you know, like in the round concerts. Anything like that. Slowly turns around. You get the point, right? Dana White is the man. So throughout the night, this cage might turn around in 6 hours. Might turn around 5 times, complete around. Going so slow you don't feel it. So eventually you'll get to look at wherever your seats are. You'll be able to look at the back of the head of Dana White. The guy, Dana White right here. Dana White, the guy who loves to hire bald people. Look around at everybody that Dana White hires. I'm not talking about the fighters. Everybody that Dana White hires is bald. So anyways, the new UFC arena, the seats are going to come, it's being built by the UFC and 3 other companies, I believe it is. 2 other sports and like an entertainment thing. The floor changes. It's not like you roll these seats in and everything. We're talking about the floor. The floor comes up and switches around, does these hydraulic things and everything like that. It could be like a basketball court, and then the next thing, this shifts. Like you got, what is it, the Los Angeles Chargers, right? Their new thing, you got that high, pavilion type situation, a high pavilion type situation. And underneath it, you have basically your building, right? So with the floor movement, it changes. The floor is going to spin ever so slowly, so you get better. You'll be able to see the back of Dana White's bald head. You'll be able to see the back of the bald head of Joe Rogan. You'll be able to see the bald head of John Anik. You'll be able to see the bald head of Daniel Cormier. You'll be able to see the bald head, and sometimes it's a woman, the bald head of the guy and the other guy. There's always 2 guys that do the little cloak and the bell and the timer. You think one guy should be able to do that job, but you'll be able to see the back of those 2 old guys' bald head. But in the Apex, there's a lady there sometimes. Tonight she's not there. 2 bald guys. And then it'll switch around like this, and there'll be a whole line of bald guys, okay? And then it'll just keep turning around. You'll be getting great views and everything of the fights. I can't wait for the UFC arena to be built. I sit cage side. And it's not as great as what you think it would be. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, right here, you can't see it in this live camera over here. It's unbelievable. You know, I don't even feel like doing it, man. This is ridiculous, man. That's it. If we're going to be pulling off crap live UFC live streams, if every time we're going to do a crap one, then let's just cut them out. Somebody just showed up. I thought you went to Vegas this week. Huh? Well, where were you, man? That's what I thought. Listen. I'm signed up with a month-to-month contract here, man. I'm not going to be doing all this stuff. This is embarrassing. I'm 7', 1 foot cock. I'm an MMA legend. And you got me doing this stuff here, man. Who's doing my outline for tonight? Nobody even give me like points of subject. I mean, this fake TV stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take my name when I leave too. This isn't going to be called fake TV when I leave. I didn't sign my name over for it. It's only fake TV when I'm here. As a matter of fact, pull the name Fek TV off right now. If we're going to be doing live streams like this, pull my name Fek off of Fek TV. This is embarrassing, man. We don't even come on until the co-main and the main. We missed 2 good knockouts. I mean, I'm not going to be doing this, man. This is embarrassing. We know more than any other. We know more than Jackson podcast. You think Rampart Page Jackson knows all these people like we know? We have the most inside of anybody. We have more of an inside than, what's his name, Sean O'Malley, a good friend of ours. We have more inside information, and we come across these people, we talk to these people, we're more in the know than Sean O'Malley. And they look at his live podcast, they sit around and scratch their nuts. And they do a better job than this. What's his name? Arnold. What's his name? Arnold. He's like on the injury list or something. Arnold Allen or Alan Arnold or Arnold Allen, whatever he is. That guy does a better show than us, and he sits on the couch and scratches his nuts and talks to his phone. Sitting over there like this. He doesn't even give you a good angle that you can see him or anything. Just like this. How are we supposed to do a good show when we have a camera angle like this? You got all this stuff around here and they can't see it. I mean, look at this setup. We got a great setup. I mean, you got, look, I mean, who doesn't want to see a grown man playing with dolls? I mean, everybody's copying Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani is the #1 guy that plays with dolls. And that, besides Ariel Helwani, would you please leave the real sports people and go over to your fake boxing? Ariel Helwani, you do all this promotion in the real world, and you go and you do the fake boxing thing. And then you want your fans, you are duping your fans. You're lying to your fans. You're telling your fans that the Jake Paul, dude, I was with you in Tampa with the Mike Perry fight. I'm backstage, man, I'm like, oh my God, this stuff's fake. They're talking about cue cards. They're talking about giving Mike Perry cue cards. And not Ariel Helwani. They were talking to Joe Martinez. Matter of fact, Joe Martinez, too, is part of the fake boxing. I was there in Tampa. That's one thing I won't do. I won't let people get away with the fake boxing. You have to come clean. Just like, I mean, at first, years ago, I thought wrestling had to come clean. And now we're finding out maybe it was, it was a stunt. Got people talking about it again. Not really sure if it is or isn't. But you shouldn't be going around deceiving your fans. If it's a fake fight, and if it's that good of a fake fight, it'll make money. Joe Martinez. I was backstage, dude, with Ariel Helwani. I'm glad they talked about these stupid dolls up here. Ariel Helwani's got all those dolls. It looks like a grown man has a bunch of dolls that look stupid. Ariel Helwani. Promoting fake boxing, telling you people it's real. The day before the fight, I was at the weigh-ins. It was so ridiculous, man. The fake Jake Paul going back and weighing himself. So he was coming out of the room, right? So I come out of the room. They didn't want people coming in and out of like the media room, which is like where the weigh-in is, right? They didn't want people coming when Jake Paul kept leaving. They didn't want people coming out. Guess who comes out? So I come out, right? And I see Jake Paul and his buddies go in this room over here. You know what's in this room over here? Nothing. The second time they came out to supposedly lose weight, they forgot to shut the door. not doing nothing in there. Just killing time, kicking back, killing time. Getting ready to go back in and get weighed. They're not doing nothing. It's all show, man. Mike Perry, before he fought Jake Paul, Mike Perry's he's going with Joe Rogan a couple weeks before he's fighting Jake Paul, but he's really in camp. He mentioned that he was out shopping with his wife. I mean, does that sound like a man that's in camp? He doesn't do that when he's bare-knuckle boxing Mike Perry. But when he's fighting Jake Paul, do you know that people took time off of work? People bet because I believe Mike Perry would destroy Jake Paul. So anybody that works for Jake Paul and Mike Perry and Mike Tyson, think it was a real fight. You put your kids, you shove your kids off with your parents or something, get a babysitter, bring them with you. You take time off of work, you fly out there, you get a hotel. Now you gotta eat out, everything's expensive, you're spending all kinds of money, believing it's gonna be a real fight, and you guys know it's fake. Aaron Sean Wheelock, what's the ex-UFC fighter, what's his name, Goldberg or something like that. Mr. Bigwig there at Jake Paul Enterprises. Joe Martinez. We walked in together. Tampa. Jake Paul versus Mike Perry. You weren't at the weigh-ins, but you're at the fake weigh-ins. We walked in the building together. They come up to you and ask if you need the cue cards. Because everything's, now you would think like, right, he's a ring announcer. You know, you give him things, right. You think so, right? But the guy that was asking questions, not Ariel Horny on the stage, there was somebody else, I forget, they named him, I forgot that day or whatever. They said, does he need the cue cards? It was this girl and this guy. They were standing up against, like, the stage that was there. Later, all the boxers were going to come out and be, you know, introduced and everything and what they weighed earlier in the day. Those two people, I was sitting right there. I happened to get there a couple hours early. So they're talking, they don't know who I am, but they're just going ahead talking about cue cards for everybody. Who's got to say what? Mike Perry was to say, I'll eat everything you got. It's Jake Paul. Because if you want to try to fight, break down Mike Perry's fight that he would have against Jake Paul, basically, you're going to have to hit Mike Perry so many times. Like, an exuberant amount of times. So what you need to do, you need to practice, which they did. You need to have Mike Perry make up the excuse ahead of time. And tell you the excuse ahead of time. Mike Perry was to say, I'll eat everything you got, Jake Paul. Jake Paul, I'll eat everything you got, Jake Paul. Jake Paul, I'll eat everything you got, Jake Paul. Jake Paul, I'll eat everything you got, Jake Paul. What kind of fighter goes around saying he's going to eat everything? I mean, it does happen, right, in certain situations, but Mike Perry, when have you ever heard Mike Perry say he's going to go around and eat everything his opponent is going to give him? Mike Perry's going around telling people what he's going to destroy, what he's going to do to him. He didn't say anything like that. You know why I know he didn't say anything like that? Because he didn't. The thing is, I was there, and the whole thing was all set up ahead of time. Oh yeah, nobody was questioning Mike Perry thing, but I was there. I mean, this guy had his cue card. And then, later on, when I figured out, when Mike Perry, I go, that's it, I'm done, man, that's it. When Mike Perry sitting there saying he's going to eat everything Jake Paul has, The next day, the fight goes on, right? I got a little feather in my face from earlier activity, you know what I'm saying? So, the next day the fight goes on. Ariel Helwani says right away, I mean, the fight wasn't even 30 seconds old. You look it up. Jake Paul versus Mike Perry. Mike Fake Boxing Perry. Yeah. So the first round of Jake Paul versus Mike Perry, the first round, about 30 seconds in, Ariel Helwani says, if Mike Perry, no, I mean, if he's got his arms down, it makes sense for him to say it, right? But, I mean, what do you got, like Hearns or something? Hearns used to keep his arms down? For Ariel Helwani to pick up, like 30 seconds in, that Mike Perry better put his arms up or he's going to lose this fight. Ariel Helwani says 30 seconds in the first round, Mike Perry better get his arms up or he's not going to win this fight. The day before, Mike Perry says, I eat everything you got, Jake Paul. Honey, you gotta be kidding me, man. So, you know, they practice ahead of time, right? So, you know, I'm back there backstage. There's certain things, I'm telling you this, and then I can't tell you certain things that people actually told me. I'm just telling you what I observed, so I don't get somebody in trouble or something, right? Nobody's going around saying, because nobody cares about Mike Perry. He's not a big enough name, right? Mike Fake Boxing Perry. They have Sean Strickland to do it. Sean Strickland's got a career going, right? Sean Strickland stays straight. No fake boxing from Strickland. Alright, sorry about that rant, right? But anybody, you know, like Sean Wheelock, you went down the fake road. Anybody that goes down the fake road of boxing, well, we know wrestling, we know it's not real. But if you're trying to promote something that making people believe it's real, and you know that you're not putting something real on, that's why Ariel Helwani had to switch all his stuff up. Because Ariel Helwani, if you're going to represent real sports and you're going to represent fake sports, we don't want you around. That was the shuffle for Ariel Helwani right at that time, right at the Mike Perry time. That's when he went to the dark side with Jake Paul. I mean, you know, Mike Perry shouldn't. Obviously, I don't own BKFC, but Mike Perry was down the road. David Family should have never gave him the okay to do that in the first place. You're letting out your real fighters to go. Maybe you didn't know. You're letting. What does that do to the BKFC when you got the face of BKFC, Mike Perry, that fake boxer? Anybody involved with Jake Paul, you're involved. There's another guy too, that big tall guy. He looks like this. You know, this guy, I don't know his name. He's like, he does, I don't know what he does. It's like BKB, bare knuckle boxing, BYB, backyard boxing. He's like the ring announcer for them. I don't know, is he like 27 years old or something? He's a real tall dude. I think he does a couple things for UFC too. I might have him mixed up with somebody else. But whoever that guy is, he gets himself involved. That was Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. That guy did the commentating. Mike Perry and Jake Paul was Joe Martinez. So I know, right? Joe Martinez is over here, and there's two people that coordinate the whole thing. They're in charge of the coordinating the whole thing. Goldberg's up in this office in here at Emily Arena. He wouldn't come down. I asked him to come down a few times. He wouldn't come down. I was right there. They radioed. I said, "Hey, Goldberg, get down here, dude. I got to ask you a question." He didn't want to talk to me. All right, so what were we saying? Oh, yeah, Joe Martinez, right? Joe Martinez knows, I mean, he's only commentating, but he's still part of it. He's part of the UFC, and he's part of fake boxing. And Joe Martinez knows, even though they said, "Hey, Joe, do you want cue cards?" And he goes, "No." And then he's like 100 feet away from this girl, right? But we're inside the arena. Like about 3 in the afternoon. So now you go back, get your video cameras and everything, you'll see it right where I'm at. If you want to figure out who I am. And I'm talking about you. So anyways, Joe Martinez yelling back over this. No, I got it, right? Yeah, so I forget where I was going with that, but Joe Martinez. Yeah, that's it. Joe Martinez had the script down. He didn't need the script. Then they were worried about Jake Paul. So the girl says to the guy, and Jake Paul, when you get a hold of this, because I know Mike Perry got a couple friends that shuts me out, you know. I know I got low views and everything like that, but we got Mike Perry, you know, and his buddies checking in here. Okay, what were we going to say? I know what I want to say right now. This is the worst live UFC broadcast that there ever was, ever will be. Unbelievable. I hate everything you got, Jake Paul. Nina, hey, this is Nina Unibound Dramas talking shower. Hey, Boss Mitchell, I didn't tell you to go out fishing with Adolf Hitler. I told you to go out fishing with Adolf Hitler and cut his head off and use his head for shark bait, you big dummy. That's right. See, Boss Mitchell, I told you about shower. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. We got a great setup like this, and you guys got microphones hanging off my chin. Well, that sounded good, right? You got microphones hanging off my chin, man. And then I move, and it knocks them down. I mean, what kind of... I finally get into something good here, and the microphone comes off. This is the worst UFC live stream show there is. But the funny thing is this live stream right here is the only one out there that has all the inside information. Your stupid MMA guru, who illegally built his YouTube channel, okay, check out our MMA guru playlist. It's just getting ready to grow. It's going to get bigger. The MMA Guru will not finish out the 2025 MMA season on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. So we have more inside information than more than the Jackson podcast. We have more than Lucas Thomas. We have more than Dylan Shaw. We have more than Morava. We have more than Habib. We have more than Conor McGregor's stupid thing. We have more inside information than anybody. And after having all that, you got stuff like this that falls apart. It's like, who put this set together? Did Ariel Hawaii put this set together? Because it looks like it. A grown man playing with kid toys. They're actually adult toys, except this one here. These are adult toys over here. I mean, you got wrestler toys that grown men buy. This should be the best show there is. And you guys don't put anything together. You gotta put. Listen. You gotta have a direction. You basically have an outline of what you're gonna say in each show, what you're gonna pop in and what you're not gonna pop in and pop out, and different things. Everything. It's gotta be coordinated and thought out and given an outline at the least. This could be the best show there is. You guys just won't do it, man. I'm taking my name, and I'm taking myself, and I'm getting out of here, man. I got 2-3 people that want me. What do you guys do, man? You guys do nothing but dream. I mean, the ideas, they're just coming way too slow. And then you guys don't show up, and then when you get here, you don't do anything. Anybody that's involved in fake sports, that's deceiving people, I have no respect for them. And who am I? Who cares? Whatever. You deceive people. People put money down on these things. You don't know if somebody took their whole life savings and put it down. You could have potentially wrecked people. Yeah, you didn't make them bet. But Mike Perry would beat Jake Paul 99 out of 100 times 6 months ago in whatever condition they were in 6 months ago. And if you ran that thing 100 times, Mike Perry would beat Jake Paul 99 times. The other time would be if Mike Perry fell and broke his ankle. It's the only way Jake Paul would beat Mike Perry. I pretty much knew it was fake, and when I got there, I go to real sports events all the time. You don't have people backstage coordinating what somebody's going to say at a presser. They're telling Mike Perry what to say. It was easy for Mike Perry. So Mike Perry comes up with, hey, look, the only way it's going to look real is I need you to seriously put some damage on me, and a lot of damage. The only way the damage could be delivered is if Mike Perry put his hands down. And then Mike Perry happens to say the night before, over and over and over again, I'll eat everything you got, Jake Paul. Jake Paul, I'll eat everything you got, Jake Paul. It's funny, that's what happened the next day. And then hitting Jake Paul's punches were so fast and precise that Mike Perry has never seen the likes of in his UFC career or his BKFC career. He's never seen the speed, the lights, the power of Jake Paul as his hands are down to his side. 6 seconds into round 1. As Ariel Helwani points out, 30 seconds into round 1, telling the other commentators, yeah, Mike Perry's not going to win this fight if Mike Perry doesn't get his hands up. I mean, Jake Paul, you coordinated this, or that girl, I'm pretty sure that girl coordinated it. Then you had that dark-haired dummy. I don't know. I don't know who he looked like, but he was a dark-haired guy, short dark-haired guy. I was up there near the stage, you know, the fake weigh-ins and everything. She was like pretty much like the leader of the thing. I was devastated, man. I was pretty sure that the Jake Paul, Mike Perry, now Mike Perry does BKFC, bare knuckle boxing. I was pretty sure that the stuff was fake, but the level. So of course they practice ahead of time, and Mike Perry had to practice, and they had to practice. Okay, look, man. I mean, I can't keep my hands up because, I mean, you're just not going to get anything in. I'm going to have to keep my hands down. Then they did that, all you everything you got. I don't know why that would be a fight plan. I mean, yeah, you wear your opponent out. I understand that part. And then you tell people that you're so tough that this guy's going to definitely, he's going to be touching me all the time. And, but I'll eat it all. I won't block any punches because Jake Paul was so fast, precise, and delivered such strength in his strikes that it was just too much for Mike Perry. Yet, 4 months later maybe, Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson, and Tyson blocked punch after punch after punch from Jake Paul. Mike Perry couldn't even block the punches that Jake Paul was delivering, yet almost a 60-year-old man. Yeah, I mean, he's a monster, man. Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson was a lot quicker than Mike Perry. Well, Mike Perry, when you get in the ring against Luke Rockhold, or whatever the hell his name is. So now you got to question BKFC, right? Mike Perry, you're fighting Luke Rockhold or whatever, right? The guy that plays around on that podcast over there. Or did you already fight him? I can't remember. Who are you fighting? It doesn't matter who Mike Perry's fighting. Mike Perry, if you fight anything like you fought against Jake Paul, dude, they better bring 7 ambulances to the fights. Because they're going to be picking up pieces of you all over the place. I wouldn't get in the ring in BKFC anymore. I mean, that's real boxing. You got beat up in fake boxing. So Mike Perry was supposed to go the distance, but he let Jake Paul beat him up so bad, the ref had to stop it, man. I mean, you know. Anybody that's involved in fake sports, deceiving people and making them think that it's real, it's seriously wrong, and it's wrong because if I didn't, I'm serious, I'm dead serious, if I didn't go to the Mike Perry one and find out 100% that it's fake, yeah, I'm telling you, it's 100% fake, 100% fake, no ifs, ands, buts about it, Jake Paul fights are fake. And if I didn't determine, find out, discover, I wasn't even looking to discover how fake it was. I was just there. It's cool, you know. I go to sports events, right? It's cool. This wasn't a sports event. Some of it might have been. Now you gotta question the other stuff. Bringing boxing back, making it exciting again. That sounds like choreographing it, scripting it. You gotta question all the rest of the people. The Shields, I go to like the Super Bowl.